everyone that don't know, it is like late for us. We're for Chuck and Heck.
No, it is not late for Chuck. Chuck stays up late and pays for it. Pays for it.
It's
That's
literally 8:30.
Don't you dare put that on me now. Don't you dare.
We're gonna do old school.
What, like a freeze pause?
No, old school. Our segment for old school.
Oh, I didn't download that because my computer like decided it wanted to pull a Chuck and take a nap. So
wow, straight shots. Wow,
man, like we was in the middle of like pre-gaming before the show, and then my computer just
wow.
That's Tim Cook's way of making me like buy a new computer.
Right.
Yeah.
Where are you at with your drawing right now?
Yeah,
I'm getting closer to finishing. I'm not quite there. Getting closer.
Wow.
Getting
You
closer.
like my? You know what? Demont Pinder. He goes by Peekaboo sometimes.
He knows the one that from DC.
Yeah.
You're like that for the Certified Squad. Like, yo, during the podcast, yo, if every episode you like low key be drawing some stuff and you see like at the very end, like that'd be kind of dope. And at the end of the year, we could auction these off for like a charity or something. You know, always give it back.
All right,
because that's dope.
Okay, all right.
And we could digitize it and maybe even make Certified Squad shirts
that
are like inspired by your artwork, yo.
Yo, that would be so dope.
I'm down.
With that updated logo.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
I see the updated logo looking fresh.
Higher definition, you know what I mean? I think you could tell who's who, and even if you can't, don't worry about it. Just know it's two guys and a girl. You'll be okay.
I think I'm in the middle, and do I happen to have some feathers?
yeah, that's a feather.
Is that a feather?
or like a vertical ponytail, you know, like whatever how you want to look at it. You know what I mean?
The
like
Mickey ears.
Sideways.
That's hilarious. Can I tell y'all a funny story?
Come with it.
All right. So over the weekend, Jim Lee, one of my favorite, I think he's it's always subjective, but he's my favorite, one of my top 3 favorite artists. Mm-hmm. And he's a pure classic comic book artist. And he's just so dope. He's amazing. Well, his birthday was over the weekend. Actually, he shares the same birthday as hip hop, August 11th.
Dope.
So Jim Lee turned 60, and I was like, oh, snap. So I commented. Yeah. Oh, Jim Lee is a real one. Like back in the day, he wore like a Malcolm X hat, and like, you just know he's a real one. And so I have a story. So but basically what I did was on his IG, I dropped a comment like happy birthday to the GOAT. And he liked it. And I was like, oh, snap. I was like my little cousin. Like he feels validated from stuff like that. And I did too. But so I went and I looked back on my I thought about my encounter with Jim Lee once upon a time at Comic-Con. I don't think I told this story to y'all, but I might have. But I'll say it again real quick since it's his birthday. So in Comic-Con, Jim Lee's wrapping up a session, a signing session or something. And he's a superstar, no question. So he's trying to, get out of the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. Yeah. And I'm with Chris, who's my road dog and one of my closest friends. Both of us are sizable brothers, if you will, like in stature, a little taller than your average. And Chris is taller than me. Jim Lee is an Asian man. He's a little smaller than us, right? Yeah. So Jim Lee's trying to get up out of there because he can't sit and talk to everybody that he sees. He's visibly rushing. But you know me, I said, no, sir, I will not let you leave here without taking this picture with me. Now, after the fact, so I really stalked him down. I ran him down and got a selfie with him. But after the fact, all I kept thinking was all Jim Lee sees is this big black man. Like, yo. And puts his arm around him like they best friends. And says, you gonna take this picture right now. It's a great picture, but I was like, bro, I could not have. I think Jim Lee might be, a barbecue alumni, so he probably is all cool and everything. Right. But I hope I didn't scare him is basically where I'm getting at. But
Yeah.
it was so fast. My boy Chris didn't get his picture.
Oh
But
man,
when am I gonna see Jim Lee again? Like,
you know, you got to see the shooters shoot.
Yeah.
And you shoot your
basically.
shot, man, for real.
Yeah.
Probably at the next convention, you know.
Maybe. Got to get my weight up because these guys are insulated. You know, Frank Miller's another favorite, and I couldn't even get close to Frank Miller. Like, it was not even close.
There'd be levels to the security at the con. You know, like there's certain people who you could just roll up on. Like I got like in punching range at Ty Mac. You know what I mean? But you know, you would never, right? But but like somebody like Hulk Hogan and like, you know, super guarded, you know, charging for photos. You know, you guys see them behind the chain fence.
Yeah.
But you know, like, but it's crazy when you get close to your idols, especially when they reciprocate that love and you know, and they receive it as love and not as like whoa, you know.
That's how it was for me for like because I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and I went and here in Atlanta they have WalkerCon, and they don't have it no more. They need to bring it back. But yeah, just to meet, I mean, I literally stayed in line just so I can be able to meet, you know, all of the actors for Walking Dead, and I just was like, oh my God, like it was just so cool, you know, Daryl and just all of them, you know, all of them.
Yeah, I didn't meet Lou Ferrigno, the original Incredible Hulk. For two reasons. One, what y'all just mentioned, because it was like, I'm kind of primed to pay for meetings now because we're getting older. Everybody, you know, I'm like, all right, I'm willing to pay now. Right. But at that point in my life, I was not. And I always heard, I think it was a bad rumor that Lou wasn't the nicest guy. And then I think that might be untrue because I've heard other things since then, but I also did not want to have a bad experience with him and then it taint my childhood memories or whatever of you know, one of the GOATs in comic history, you know. But so needless to say, I've yet to meet him. I've even been to, there was a freaking parade in LA and I saw him from afar and I'm like, yo, that's my man right there. So, in the car, and it was just real wild. But yeah, lose the guy.
Yeah, man. Like, and still looks like himself. You know, after all these years.
Definitely.
Do you realize how hard it is to maintain that kind of physique after all those years? Like even Arnold Schwarzenegger fell off a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Hulk Hogan looked like deli meat now. Like, you know, when you see him.
I'm coming up on Hulk with hand like pop out. What you say about N-words? N-word to this.
Right.
Oh, there was a reason why he would always say brother with a hard R. Like that was just like his way of trying to detox out of the word. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's why Booker T said what he said.
Oh yeah, we coming for you.
Yo, man, the squad is out. Be sure you follow us on all social media, man, and drop comments below. And yo, if there's a movie or a thing that you're excited about, man, let us know what your fandom is so we can, you know, ride alongside with you with that.
Definitely,
and keep telling everybody about us. We are just getting started. We've got so much stuff in store. We haven't even started bringing out the bangers of all the interviews and special guests that we're going to be able to have. But this is really good. And I just, you know, thank you so much. And subscribe, follow, and tell people.
No doubt.
I'm going to finish this joint. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.